Hello everybody, this is Tolkien for a little bit of a low effort video. I cannot spend 5 hours every single day making a deck tech, so sometimes I will be posting some matches, and today I will be posting my Grand Prix Group A run. I'll be playing Swordcraft, a build adapted to the current meta, which means I went back to 3 Mars because there are lots of aggressive decks and decks like Aggro Elf, where if they cannot answer it on turn 3, Mars will run away with the game because the games don't go that long. I cut Support Cannon and went back down to 1 because even though it's good against PDK, for example, it's not really what the game is played on. You have to have board presence early at the moment. And then I cut down to 2 Luminous Mage. I could see going to 3 Luminous Mage and 1 Barbarossa, but I'm trying it this way at the moment. This is a build that SS, one of the pro players from the Shadowverse Rage Pro League, played today to a 5-0 finish in Group A. So let's try and make this a 5-0 as well. And of course we start with PDK likely, which is not a great matchup and not what I wanted to face, but hey, I'll live with it. And it's gonna be a full mulligan because I really want to curve. Oh god. Oh god. I hope I draw a Gawain or just a curve. Like everything but support cannon, you know. Oh, my lips are pretty freaking red. Somebody asked in a YouTube video if I had lipstick. I just have a very red lips naturally. I was born this way. I've always had very red lips, and it's life. Not exactly the play I was dreaming of, but I have to get on the board. Queen Hemera kind of punishes everything. He can drop on turn 3. And if he cannot enter my board clearly on his turn 4, I would be able to slam the support cannon, which is great. And now that I took the queen, he goes for the more conservative route, which is where I will be able to slam the Mars top deck like a pro. What am I gonna get screwed by? I have high hopes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That hurts. Feline is just so great at recouping lost tempo. So I'll only be taking 2, and I really want to drop the support cannon here, so YOLO. YOLO. Okay, I'll live with it. That's a good draw. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. So here he sort of has to handle the hedgehog, and at the same time, if he deals with the hedgehog, I'll likely be able to keep the rest, so I should be good here. I kind of like my spot. I like having a support cannon, which will help me handle the fatties he can drop. For example, if a Frenzied Drake come, since I have Barbarossa, it will be very easy to handle. And if he goes for stuff like Sybil, I'm just able to... Yeah, I'll just do that. And Black Queen. I'm gonna take the... Did I take the big one or the small one here, actually? I'm not sure, but the small one is the one that allows you to go double spell a turn, so usually it's the one you want to pick. Because that's important in Sword. I'm actually not sure. You know what? I'll take the small one, just... So he's gonna take 7. Do I deal him 9? Do I deal him 9? Nah, not really. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna deal 9. He already has a hedgehog to clear here, and he cannot do it with direct damage. He sort of needs to have the Scyther here. If he doesn't have Scyther, he's pretty screwed because he cannot drop the Frenzied Drake he hoped to drop on his turn 7. That's a lot for him though. So it's better for me to take an aggressive posture here, because this is what will allow me to close out the game faster. The Black Queen here was instrumental because he likely has Frenzied Drake in hand. And yeah, by the way, that's our Lord and Savior Rhinoceroach behind me. But my printer had some ink problems, so it's very red. We'll live with it, because we're winning! Peaking in the tournament. So this is the sort of matchup I want, because you just play better cards than Forestcraft, and even though they have a better curve than you, you're in a pretty good spot. Chromatic Jewel on the play is a good question, because if you play it on turn 1 and you have a Queen on turn 4, it's pretty good, but I really want to maximize my chances to get on the board early. Yeah. And this looks like a very strong hand against Forest. I could have kept the Lancer of the Tempest because, well, Swordcraft does play 16 2-drops because it has Arthur, so you don't need to push as hard to get a 2-drop, but I really don't want to be missing a 2-drop. With Bladed Hedgehog. Yay, Banizumi. Ooh. Oh, I like it because this means it will be hard for him to enter Mars efficiently. If he had a creature on the board, he could easily have Urban Barrage, but here he needs a 2-mana creature and an Urban Barrage. Oh! 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 Oh, we're talking neutral here. Interesting stuff. I'll go Vals with the Spellbomb. Either he plays 2 stuff and I can likely control the board with Gawain and Spellbomb and then have a turn 6 Author, or it just lets my Waltz leave and then I would be summoning Celia, or he goes in the middle and just casts 1 creature, and here I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do. Does he have an easy way to deal AoE damage? I don't think so, not yet. I still want to have the option of going for a turn 6 Author, so I'll be slamming that Gawain and attacking. Because, hey, turn 6 Author is a pretty decent play. Let's just say that. It's a good option. I've made a huge mistake. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. Woohoo! Party time. That's an interesting evolve because it doesn't play around Arthur. So here I go Arthur, turn 7, likely go Hedgehog Vaults and use my spell bombs. Sounds okay. I'll take it. So, Arthur is still pretty good card. Yeah, like, turn 6 Arthur is so great. But Gawain will rotate out, so we won't be seeing that pattern of play again, except if they reprint Gawain. But I feel like they want to sort of change, spice up the meta, so I doubt they will reprint one of the key cards of one of the most popular archetypes at the moment. This doesn't really sound in line with what Cygames is doing. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. This can be. Oh, if I had the big one, could kill it. Well, actually, I could go for the big one because I can go 8 and 5 to the 13, but if I do that, I'm left with no board. So I'm gonna go face, even though it's a bit scary in the face of Beauty and the Beast. I feel like going face is what will win me the most matches, is it? I can trade my board into Beauty, but it just feels so goddamn bad. I'm in for the race. I have Sky Fortress, which is crazy good in any type of racing situation, and I'll be able to go Vals for the big one in case I need to kill it next turn, and a Hedgehog. So I might be taking 8 here. I might be taking 9 here. Will I? I'm not sure. He sort of has to handle my board. Yeah. 4 defensive quests. So. I mean, he knows he can go face here, right? 7 and 4 make 11. So Celia by itself is not lethal, which he could be counting on. I guess it's gonna be a bit too YOLO for him. So here, if I go face with everything, I deal 7, 9, and 4. You can go face, dude. You can go face. Respect Dacilia. I think it was that anyways, but respect. Respect the best girl. The #1 waifu, Celia herself. Forest once again. My bet is on Aggro Forest this time. It's a very popular deck. I'm not the draw, I'm definitely mulliganing Sky Fortress. I don't love Chromatic Duel. It's not awful on the draw because turn 4 you can go White Queen plus White Queen plus Evolve of the Soldier. So this gives you 6/6 worth of stat on the board, which is pretty good with Rush. But still, I can do better. Full animated hand, it's a good start. If only I could get, 3 drops and 4 drops on the actual curve, and not only 2 drops until the end of time. Well, it's still fully animated after 1 draw. I have like 10 animated cards in the deck. I didn't expect that. It looks cool. Ooh. This is called Orphan the Hedgehog. Yeah. Yeah, because if I have the Mars, it can't answer. I can go Knight Kuhul in turn 4 and be pretty sure I win in this situation. I hope I'll be able to handle what he plays here. Ooh. Ooh. No board. So he has 2 fairies in him. Let's remember that, by the way. So let's pray for no Insect Lord, because we know he has 2 fairies. So here he could go Urban Barrage or Insect Lord, but anyways, he has to interact with my board in one way or another, or he's pretty screwed. So he's gonna stifle his development, which is good. I'll take it. I could have gone Lancer of the Tempest and killed the 1/1 actually. Doesn't sound terrible because yeah, there are no great plays for him afterwards. If this is what's happening, I like my chances. I like my chances a lot. So do we go Holy Bear Knight? Yeah, the thing is, Holy Bear Knight Evolve protects the Mars as well. I will trade my Kuhulin for Fairy because I don't want him to have creatures on the board when he has Wood of Brambles. これで決めます。I mean, my Mars play was pretty high risk, high reward. If you couldn't kill Mars, which is what happened, I could go pretty crazy, and this is the board I have now. So I got rewarded for taking a big risk. What is the correct play? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Opponent still has 2 fairies in hand, by the way. Last round he played the 2 he had, but got 2 more with the Wood of Brambles. Ooh. I for sure didn't really expect a full mid-range build of Forest. It's not really fashionable anymore. 1 damage. Valtz 1 time. I think I'm gonna keep my Gawain. With this, I could go for X7. I could go for a huge bear. I could go for a huge bear. Like, if I go for a huge bear, if I go for bear evolve attack though, I'm really screwed by Cassio. Am I really though? Like I just go Gawain then. Oh, this is for 7 because there is a Wood of Bramble, so even if he evolve it dies, doesn't sound that great then. So I'll just go Hedgehog answer. Sounds okay. It's the obvious play which doesn't use an evolve. Yeah, full on mid-range Forest is advantage for Sword. Especially like if you can summon Arthur early. Like Cassiopeia doesn't really deal with Arthur. They don't have a good way to come back from it, so this is what the matchup is played on, I think. Here, if it's just Cassio, it's a bit annoying, but then I can go Jewel Gawain. I just need some fat here because I need Sky Fortress, I need Arthur. I need some big stuff because if I only draw my 2 drops and 3 drops, I'm gonna get outpaced by mid-range Forest big drops. For sure. I only have 1 Hedgehog left. Nah. Dude. Why? Yeah. Take it. Do I evolve my Gawain so it stays on board? Now, I'll also make maximum values play. I won't be using my evolutions aggressively because Flag's game is still going on for a long time. Problem is, I'm not favored in the long run, so maybe I should be playing way more aggressively. Yeah, he's on the more mid-range aggro build, so he has some Cassio, but he shouldn't have Erin, he shouldn't have Jungle Wardens. So I guess I still have a chance. So he has 2 fairies in hand. Okay, gotcha. He's gonna say bye-bye to his board here. Last Gawain. I sort of want to be playing Queens because I don't want to get wrecked by Cassiopeia.
純白突撃します。
隊長、任せてください。
少し休もうかな。この盤面漆黒に落ちる。覚悟はいいですか。
僕はみんなを
I'll have to hope this is enough. Like this followed by another queen next turn, which means he cannot clear with Cassio or use his urban barrage and stuff like that, or even his insect lords. He has 2 fairies that we know of in hand. And now I'm praying. This is a bit annoying. Not that much though, since we will have Queen Magus for a few turns. I really want a Sky Fortress. Like, Sky Fortress buffing one of my commanders here would be perfect. Because I want more cards, I want more beef. It's all I ever wanted. Sky Fortress. Dear to my heart. So he had the wood and a fairy in hand. And 4 unknown cards. 3 fairies in hand. Ooh. Spicy, spicy. So here's... I threw his evolutions. That's good news for me.
幕が降りたか。力不足でした。
2 fairies. Yeah. I guess I'll take it. I put that here and sack my knight. Then I can author. Sack my Gawain. Play a queen. Yeah, sounds good, sounds good. Here. Yeah. You actually care. Yeah. I want to make sure I get the knight. I'm getting a knight, right? Yeah, I'm getting a knight, so. Oh, my author, because I cannot let that leave, unfortunately. And I might try doesn't do much, but... Oh, wait. So, until next turn, wait, until the end. So, I'll sack that first and play my queen. So I don't take the 1 damage from the Wood of Remnant. This was a good draw. Now I just need the Sky Fortress to close it out. The Sky Fortress would really be huge. Okay, I don't really understand what my opponent's build is. It's not completely weird, but it's mid-rangey. But mid-rangey with Elf Songs and Fairy Drivers. So still with sort of a little bit of an aggressive turn to it. I mean, I ask, I receive. This is how we do it here. Which one do we buff? It becomes an X6. It will take 5. Yeah, I kind of want to distribute the power and toughness all over my board. So I'll put it on Celia. Question is, do I kill the fairy? Nah, I'm not dead on King Elephant anyways if I play Holy Burn Knight, because he cannot kill it with the fairy without spinning a spell next turn, so... I'll be playing the knight here. Up if he goes for a Cassio, he doesn't have the godlike Orange Jesus. And the Sky Fortress play was a bit hard. I'm not exactly sure how I was supposed to distribute the power and toughness. I don't feel like having X1s against forests because they have Cassio, which deals with X1s really easily. And they also have Wood of Brambles, but he already used 2. And if it's just Jungle Warden, I think I win. Ah, no, yeah, you can just do that. And here, kill the author. He has to kill the author here. Right? I mean, if he goes face, I'm dead to the next jungle warden or to a king elephant, so yeah. He's a bit respectful. He was right. He was right to be respectful because I'm gonna go Val's Knight. I'm wondering. Well, wait, he's dead. I'm sorry, guys. I played a lot of aggro elf recently, you know. Sometimes you sort of forget the play patterns. You forget to top deck like a god. You're stronger than Thanos. You snap and pop! Half his life bar is gone. 10 HP just like that. That's it. Oh, rude. Rune's rude. If it's Ginger, I mean, I'm gonna get dunked on. It's really not the matchup you want to be seeing. I have 2 drops, but they're not really the one I want to be seeing. Like for a Holy Bear Knight or a Hedgehog. And going on the play is not even close to the power level of going on the draw. And when you can get into that hand, which is like the godlike hand, this is what you should be doing. I know my impersonation of Erika is spot on. Yeah, I'll likely go face with my turn to play anyways, so I'll play the bear. Burst seaman, like Day9 would say. This might end up getting cut in post-production. So, I'm gonna go face. I'm not gonna pretend I'm doing something else. This, by the way, means he's on spell boost and not Ginger, as I hoped. Spell boost, I really want to draw another another Queen, but I still should be pretty good. Like here, if he doesn't have Wind Blast, I mean, if he didn't have Wind Blast, I was in a good spot. I told ya. Since he has it though, it kinda ruins the suspense. I'm kinda disappointed by the Wind Blast here, because if he didn't have Wind Blast, I just go for Emera, and I just ruin his day. Here, oh, is that what we're going for? This calls for an evolve on Val's? Nah. Do I? This feels so bad. I kinda wanna go wide and evolve the Frontline Cavalier. Yeah, if we evolve Frontline Cavalier, he cannot kill Frontline Cavalier with an evolve all, which is what he should be getting for. Or an evolve Rooney. So the 4-5 here is pretty annoying. He sort of has to Wind Blast or to Fury Embrace it. But even if he does, yeah. Like then he has to use his mana for it, so it makes him lose time. Which means I will be able to go face, I hope. Dude! That's not how a lady behaves. Yeah, I mean, told you I wanted to go wide. Go on aggressive wolf here. Yeah, I can like the aggressive wolf. I mean, I'm losing the long run. He has giant Chimera. I need to have him under pressure. So I'll just be going as wide as I can. And just continue putting on pressure. I'm not really used to playing against spellboost though. I usually win too easily, so I don't really know what's in the deck. If I say that, it means I'm gonna get wrecked, of course. Like, we all know that, it's a rule. By the mono Wind Blast draw. I'm so happy to get my Mars. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have any Wind Blast anymore. That's the good news. The problem is, this one's gonna hurt. I cannot clear it here. Well, I could if I tried all my board into it. I'm pretty much dead, right? I'm not handling that. If I'm not handling that, I'm likely pretty easily dead to this giant chimera, which is coming in 3 turns. If I don't kill it, can I even have a good turn? I can go Hedgehog Queen. Or Queen Lancer. I can go Queen Lancer and kill it while still having a 1-2 and a 1-1 behind. I guess I'm gonna do this. And believe me, it pains me physically to do such a low value play, but if I went for a Lancer and my 2 creatures, I would have been left with no board, no pressure, nothing he has to answer, and I don't feel like that's a winning line. I'm taking a risk. I'm going deep. Where's the glory owl? Oh, that works too. I will be able to kill it with Gawain, that's the good news. And he's done with evolutions. So his magic owls will be pretty bad. And he will draw them now, like that's the rule, right? No, dude! Dude, I want to play you, but if I play Arthur... Yeah, I can clear that, and I don't want to leave him with that on board. I'm 1 damage off to kill it if I play Arthur. Yeah. Let's try Arthur once he has answered my whole board. Playing Arthur should prevent me from dying to Giant Chimera as well. On turn 9. So he spellboosted pretty hard that game. The Chimera should be hitting for like 15, 16, yeah, 16, something like that. Ooh. Ooh! Spicy. This was not part of the plan. Let's make that very clear. I wish I could play Lancer for 2 or 3 mana before my Lancer, because here I have to sack my 2-1 for no good reason before I'm allowed to play Lancer for its non-kicked cost. Fuck my life. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Feels bad that JPEG. Am I dead? I could be dead to a giant chimera here. I'm not sure. 18? So yeah, I can say bye to my board and I'm dead. I'm not coming back from that. Yeah. Well, I got dunked on. Martha was a tad bit too late. It's not really like... I could have summoned it on turn 8. I don't see it changing history. Yeah, Arthur were like, I didn't have an early Arthur, and my turns 4 to 7 were a bit lackluster. Let's just say that. My evolution might also have been too aggressive. I evolved aggressively, like, I like the Frontline Cavalier evolve. I feel like that was a good play, even though it got destroyed by his mono removal draw. But it allowed me to continue with the pressure with my 1-2s. So I kind of like the Frontline Cavalier evolve. The evolve of the token, though, got wrecked by removal, so maybe it's better to just not go for it and be more patient so I can use my evolve when he drops the Flame Destroyers or Chimera or
今
stuff
こ
like
そ
that.
雌雄を決しましょう
I'm on the draw against Dragon. I'd like a cannon. I'd also like a curve, so I'm Mulligan 6. Yeah, that'd be better. If I draw a 2-drop in my first 3 cards, which I should because I have 37 cards left and 16 2-drops, so I'm I'm 1 over half to draw 1, please deck. I'll be playing Gawain on 4 likely, which means no Chromatic Duel on 4. So I don't really care, but do I care about the cost reduction? I'll be patient. Like,
ごきげんよう
both sides of Chromatic Duel are pretty good against Dragon. The Black Queen is, like, of course, the MVP. $16 2-drops out of 37 cards. I'll let you run the hypergeometric distribution on it. I'll actually do it myself. I'm tilted as hell. Here I can't even play Mars because he can just attack into it and then use his spell to kill it, so I don't want to do that. Which means I'm going for the vaults. Not the 3-2, my god! Not the 3-2. So my population size was 37 cards. I had 16 successes, a sample size of 3. And I wanted to see what it took to have the 0. Yeah! I had a 17% chance to not get a 2-drop in my first 3 draws. Spoiler alert, I did not. I did not get a 2-drop.
100の戦果をこれで決めます
これで決めます
我が王に
I mean, now I can go for the Mars Cavalier play on turn 5, which is really a great play. It's not on the level of turn 6 Arthur, but it's good. Evolve. Yes! Kaiba! Kaiba! Yeah. We're going for the big stuff. もっと熱くもっと熱く熱く続くもっと続くもっと熱く戦は続くもっと熱く戦は続く17.18% of not getting a draft in my first 3 draws. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about anything else because that tilted me so hard. 私になれた気がするの。あなたもお世話になったから。あなたにも OK, OK, OK. I'll take it. 燃え尽きたよ。燃え尽きたよ。Okay. So this is where the fun starts. I don't really care about defending this board. So I think I'm just gonna go for Gawain, kill the 4-2 and go face because this is what gives me the best options for the next turns. It's sort of the greedy play. But I like it. I can also kill that, but then I will have only X1s left on the board. And I would only get X1s left on the board, but he would have no board and only 3. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like, if he has the Force of the Dragon Age, let him play it. I still have an Evolve, I have a 3-mana Barbarossa. Let him have it. Who cares? Like, yeah, if he has to use a Frenzied Drag, that's just perfect. So, what we going for? So I could go Mars Queen Bomb. Sounds good, right? It's the most efficient resources wise, so this will leave me with a 2-3 and a 1-2 with the Mars passive on it. But also just be going for Barbarossa bomb. Then I have only 3 mana left and I don't have much to do with it. I like this play because this gives me immediate value off of the Mars. And here, am I playing Celia? The thing is, so playing Celia is playing hardcore into another Frenzied Drake. And I have a good hint if the game goes long, especially with Queen Magnus. I can go for Magnus and the turn afterwards play a Celia, then a Magnus again to protect. So it costs 9 mana, but it's a possible line. And yeah, I'm gonna live with that. I'm gonna get Barbarossa Valst. Oh, even better. Barbarossa Valst is what gives me the best board afterwards. That doesn't change much. Doesn't change much. I'd rather keep Barbarossa and be patient with it. So this is a very patient game. Yeah, check it out. Yeah. I'll beat that. I hope. So I will use a Barbarossa. Do I? Do I? I use a Barbarossa and I have 6 mana left. I kind of want to be playing the Sky Fortress to close out the game, but yeah, I like Barbarossa still. I mean, if it's whatever I'm playing here is just about committing to the board and threatening damage, and the best card for that here is Gawain, so I'll take it. I might regret not having played my Celia the whole game. I'm not sure. Oh, I could have gone for the white Celia. Sounds actually like the best play. Gary, please. Okay. That was unexpected and really good on this board. Well, thank God for Sky Fortress draw. For the 2 mana draw, I mean. Yeah. I didn't expect that, that's for sure. So, ideally, I'd want to have a Queen Magnus on the board at the end. Oh wait, I can go, yeah, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, okay, I'm good. What I'm going for, that's for sure. But I'm actually playing the Celia because I'm playing the Magnus here. I'm King of the Dragon. I don't want to get screwed by random Lindworm. Like, I'm not sure this is Lindworm. It could just be a Ram Dragon because it's playing Zeus. And the 2/2 will help with Sky Fortress. Like, it will help push through the last damage. That's what I call a cool story, bruh. Yeah. Putting yourself to 10 might not have been the best of IDs in a deck that really wants to go to the late game. I don't understand this card in Dragon. Like, I understand it's good. You have better finishers. You have Lindworm, you have... Like here, a white Lindworm would have destroyed me because we were playing the value game. If he goes, play 10-10, draw 5, I'm like... But, nah. So, pretty good run. My loss to Spellboost Rune was a bit disappointing. I feel like I could have played better. I was not sure of when to evolve, when to go phase, because Spellboost Rune is an archetype that can build in many different ways. And the removal suit can be built in very... The removal suit can be really varied, so it's hard to really pinpoint what they could be having, and I would need more experience against them. But I guess for one, and going to final round is already okay for my first run of Group A. Tomorrow I will be trying to make a deck tech about our dear waifu Erika, so about Midsword. I'm not promising anything because I will have to do a few things during the day first, but I will likely go to sleep at 3 AM like I did all week doing videos. So, see you guys tomorrow for another Shadowverse video. Wait. We're gonna open the rewards. Hey. Puppy. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll get the Gunbrew Fantasy pack, so pretty happy. We're gonna open the pack we just got. Where are you at? What do I get with those wins? What's the secret? Boom. Yeah, let's just stop the video right there. I'm done.